On this episode of Bite Sized, we are watching and discussing the 22nd scene of the movie The Twilight Saga, New Moon. For those of you watching along at home, that's from 4707 to 4913. And now, on to the episode. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to yet another episode of Bite Sized. If this is your first time listening, here's what's going on. My name's Ben.
And I'm Sarah.
And we're watching the movie The Twilight Saga, New Moon. One scene at a time. And sometimes we have a guest, and
Today
this time is one of those times. We do have a guest today. Joining me, boy, I got just a lot of things for one person.
Hey, and she deserves every single one of them, so you will say them all with reverence.
Okay, reverence. Here we go. A dreamer.
Yes.
A woman.
Yes.
A writer.
Yes.
A scientist.
Yes.
An artist, nay, an experimental artist.
Yes.
We experiment with art around here. And a witch.
A witch!
Nikki Bauer, welcome to Bite Sized.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Nikki, we're going to start the interview portion of this show the way we start every interview on the show. That's by asking you, what is your history with the Twilight franchise?
I grew up in Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, I've heard of that place before.
Secretly Bella.
So why are you not tan then? Aren't people from Arizona supposed to be tan?
Oh, you can't just ask people why they're tan.
How you liking the rain, girl?
God damn it, that's what I was.
Too slow, Murph. Anyway, continue.
I was, at the time Twilight, the books were coming out, I was very much in my, not like other girls teen phase.
It's put a nickel in the not like other girls jar.
But then my aunt Stacy, shout out, bought me the Twilight book for a birthday because I was a big reader.
Yeah.
And she had written in the chapter heading. She wrote at large in the chapter headings, like, when you get to this point, I'll take you out for a coffee. Like, very sweet,
Wow.
like,
that's
aunt
so
things. It was very
like
sweet.
on little bookmarks or like
just
in the margins?
In the book, like at
Wow.
like chapter X, like we'll get ice cream. At chapter at this Y, we'll go get coffee.
And I assume she
Wow.
also lived in Phoenix, so this
Yes.
was easy to go get ice cream.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I consumed the book in like a day and a half.
Okay.
Good.
And
Yes.
was embarrassed about that and never reached out.
Oh,
and then
no.
she asked my sister, she's like, did Nikki not read the book? Like, I wrote all the letter. And my sister dragged me and said, no, she read it. She's just embarrassed that she read it.
Wow.
So I couldn't be a full hater because I did, in fact, read all of the books.
Okay.
So read all the books, saw all the movies. I might have gone to a midnight premiere.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because I love culture.
Yeah, those
Sure.
were the moment in like the 2010s, late 2000s of like going
Absolutely.
to a midnight premiere. You don't see that anymore.
Well, that seems as good a place as any to move on into the scene we talked about today.
Yeah. Kids at lunch.
It's lunchtime.
Eating food.
It's awkward. They make movie plans. That's it.
Bella is slowly reintegrating back into society.
Yeah.
She's becoming less feral.
Right.
They're socializing
She's
her like a
domesticating
cat.
herself. Yeah.
Do we think Bella likes her friend group?
I think she does.
Yeah.
Because she's choosing to hang out with them. Like she's made plans with
Yes.
Jessica. She is choosing to sit with them. She could sit by herself, but she's not.
But she always felt a little disdainful of them. And I'm like, what is this, Bella? What is it?
I did see something in the woods.
Totally, baby. I believe you.
No, he doesn't. He's just trying to get lucky. No, okay.
And we eventually realize that, what's her name? I can never remember.
Angela?
It's Angela.
Angela?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
The one that's
Point
not
to Nikki.
Jessica. Angela is describing what sounds to be like a werewolf.
It was jet black and huge. On all fours, it was still taller than a person. A bear, maybe?
Or an alien. You're lucky you didn't get probed.
Oh, yeah. Well, I saw it.
I think she sees it. I think Stephanie Meyer in the movie are doing the thing where they're like, tee-hee-hee, they don't know it's a werewolf yet, so I'm going to put hip.
Yeah.
Sprinkle.
Yeah,
some
we haven't
hints.
seen any wolfies yet, but we're probably just a short number of scenes
Yeah.
away from one.
And we know the werewolves do not hurt the townspeople. They don't want
Right.
to hurt the people. They only don't like the werewolves.
Yes.
Well, so
That's
far,
true.
but do we as the audience know that? yet because we haven't really met the werewolves yet. We haven't seen a werewolf yet. We haven't.
Right.
Nobody is transformed in front of us yet.
If your knowledge of the movies comes strictly from the movies, if you do not know, let's all go back in time to 2009 when this came out.
Oh, yeah.
If we have not read the books, maybe we've heard murmurs that there are werewolves in this, but we don't. Just
Shirtless
like that.
boys. Wow, werewolves.
Yeah, these are the things that swirl past us in the hallway at school or church or whatever.
Bella hasn't done a Google search for werewolves.
No,
No.
you're right.
So, like, strictly from the text of the film, we don't know there are werewolves yet. But I kind of think everyone who saw this movie, I don't know, I find it hard to believe this probably happened to one or two people, but if you saw this movie in theaters in 2009 and were surprised there were werewolves, you are in the vast minority.
I
there.
imagine the only people shocked by that were like dads who got dragged along by their kids to go see this and were like, I'm sorry, what's that in the woods?
Right.
What the fuck are you kids watching? There's werewolves in these parks?
Yeah, who pay attention to their children enough to take them to the movies they want to see, but not enough to listen when they talk about those movies beforehand. Sure.
Emotionally distant.
Yeah, like a
fathers.
Charlie type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you're not the only one. My dad's been getting reports at the station. Like 5 hikers have been killed by some bear, but they can't find the bear.
Last time you clowns doubt my girlfriend.
Now we get Bella creeping up to the table.
Yeah, just
Just like
on up.
Slowly.
right, as if she is trying to walk up to the table without them realizing she's doing it, and they're just all going to look up and she's there already.
Oh my God.
She's like stealth gaming her way up to the table. And to your point, to your question, I think she does like these people, or at least most of them. I think she likes Jessica well enough. She tends to push people away.
Don't we
all? I mean, we saw earlier in this movie, she sort of went cold turkey from her friend group for a while. And so I think a little of that reticence to talk to these people is part of that. Like, I just sort of burned these bridges before a whole spinny chair montage ago. But even before, you are right. There is a little bit of reservedness in the way that Bella interacts with them.
I guess to look back on it with adult eyes, it is established that Bella doesn't have a ton of self-esteem.
No,
So it could be
nothing there.
So it could be a projection of, because I don't like myself, these people don't like me, and therefore I'm going to hold back.
And meanwhile,
Yes.
these people are just like, yeah, Bella, hang out, Diva.
Right. We are in a small town. There's literally no one else to hang out
Yeah,
with.
girl, we saved you. There was an empty seat at the lunch table. Like,
Do or
obviously, she's
don't,
still
like-
got space there.
Right.
I mean, did you guys ever go through like on again, off again with like friends in high school, or were you like pretty tight with like the same group?
Changed schools a lot, and then also moved states.
Okay,
So
you were a Bella.
I went from Arizona to
Washington?
Colorado.
It's close enough.
Colorado.
Mountainous. Yeah.
Eliotted.
I had my little siloed friend groups, basically, and there was some, because I was homeschooled, and so I had like my homeschool friends and my church friends and my canoeing friends and my dance friends.
Sorry, you had canoeing friends?
Yeah. Have
How
we never
often
talked about
No.
once a week?
Once a
For
week?
several
Once a
years?
week? Several years.
Yeah.
What I'm learning is that I think all of Bella's problems would have been solved if she just joined an organized sport and had built-in friends.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
If there was a cool...
Yes. Or theater.
Yeah, she would have been good at theater.
she would not.
I think she would have been good at like tech.
Yes.
Oh, she would have been such a
I think she would have been a good tech.
Quiet
She already
in the
has like the
background.
dark outfit.
Yes.
Yeah, like on the props
Slinking
team.
in the back. Oh,
Painting
yeah.
sets.
Yeah.
That's a little more Bella's
I could
speed.
see her like assistant stage.
I could see her working a light board.
Oh, Bella
Yeah.
would love a
Yeah.
whiteboard.
I don't think Bella would love to be on the headset like is required of a stage manager, like giving cues and stuff. That's a little too bossy for Bella. I think she's a light board girl.
Yeah, like or like setting props.
I think Bella could get
Yeah.
really into theater tech.
Oh, hey Bella, if you're out there.
the theater techs in my high school did do shrooms, so that
What?
That would have helped
Yeah.
Bella too. She would have been a lot cooler.
Literally anything would have helped Bella.
Eventually, though, Bella does get up to the table of friends. And she is able to sort of ingratiate herself by telling them that, according to her dad, scuttlebutt around the police station is 5 hikers are dead and we have no idea how to catch the bear who did it. So we're sort of, we've got 2 overlapping sort of urban legends or rural legends in this case, more about town. We have Angela has seen what we assume to be a werewolf. And these 5 hikers are dead. I think we, with our foreknowledge, know that's not a werewolves. That is probably what's
vampires? Victoria.
Yeah, that's probably a Victoria thing going around.
Yeah, Victoria looking like that big black bear.
Like I said, it's different things.
Yes.
Yeah. And everyone's just sort of awkward. No one's quite sure how to handle the fact that Bella is here. Eric laughs an awkward laugh and says, "Last time you clowns doubt my girlfriend." And we do have to get to Mike now.
Yeah, we got to spend the most of our time about Mike because A-Bear notoriously hates high school boys who are awkward because they remind him of himself at that age. So I'm sure he's dying inside.
No, I'm now that I'm aware of the issue, I'm better about it.
Oh, good.
I enjoyed. I didn't I still would not want to spend time with Mike, the character, but the actor portraying Mike, I think, put in a great one today.
Right before we hear Mike shoot a shot, the high school youths, they split very suddenly.
Yeah.
In a way where I'm like, when you're watching something and you're like, I feel I can read the stage directions. That's what that scene,
everybody
the transition.
stops. We must talk about something else now.
And now the 2 groups separate, and so the camera can focus here.
Yeah, so Mike can talk to his girl.
So, Bella's back.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, that's welcome. So listen, now that you're talking and eating again, which gotta get that protein in there.
And as I was watching this in preparation, my wife quoted, I completely forgot this was in the movie, but she quoted, along with the movie, "You got to get some protein in there."
I could not stop laughing at that because he also shakes her a little bit as if she's like, I don't know, that's the kind of hand position and shaking I do to my baby nephew to be like, look at the rolls on you.
That's
look at the little
definitely
guy.
when I turned from oh boy, awkward Mike, here we go, to all right, actor, you win. I'm enjoying this performance.
You made choices and I like them.
Yeah.
Fine.
I was just wondering if you wanted to go see a movie with me.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I do.
Per Mike's lines, this seems like the first time Bella is hanging out with everybody again, since all of this. And the very first thing he does is great, let's go on a date.
Hey.
Because also, he knows that she and Edward were dating.
Yeah. Oh,
and then when they broke up,
absolutely.
she was comatose.
Yes, and he broke up with Jessica a few months ago. So
Who is at the table.
she is mere feet away.
Anna Kendrick doing her gosh damn best.
Oh, in every
just
scene.
white knuckling the chill girl aesthetic, and it's not working. But
No.
I love the choices she makes. Of my face is going to be so tight when I deliver my lines.
As Charles Barkley can tell you, you got to go for the rebound. And with Mike, it's definitely there's a little bit of she may disappear again. Got to do this while I can.
You know what?
Got to get it in before she runs away.
Yeah, he doesn't know just what will set Bella off again.
Right.
The slightest breeze might make her back to not eating protein anymore.
You got to make hay while the sun shines. Absolutely.
Yeehaw.
Got to get that protein so she can stay put. If I was to give Mike one note, it
Please.
would be just say the word date. You're already shooting your shot.
Yeah,
just say the word date.
Do you want to go on a date?
Because he left just enough room for Bella to sidestep it.
Yeah,
Sure.
exactly.
But that's the thing, as someone who used to be like Mike, you got to leave in the plausible deniability.
Oh, because if it goes wrong, then you're like, oh, no. I just want to hang out.
To see a movie, but it could be a date.
I'm going to go cry in the corner now, but yeah, we can just hang.
It's
That's
totally
true.
not
That
a
is-
date unless you think it is, in which case it's been a date this whole time.
That is an
yeah.
age-appropriate ask-out. I agree. Fair.
That
You're
is-
thinking
Fair.
about the communication skills of a 30-year-old.
I'm
Yes.
I'm going
I
to
am.
say what I want.
Cool. Let me see. We could check out Love Spelled Backwards is Love. You know, it's a dumb title, but it's a romantic comedy. I mean, it's supposed to be.
No romance. How about Face Punch? Have you heard of that?
She wants to see a movie that it sounds like she's making up. based on the way-
The line
There's the
read makes
line.
it sound like she just decided, yeah, this exists. She's playing an improv game
Yes.
right now. Someone gave her a new choice. Yeah, she says
Face
it.
punch.
Face,
Yeah,
like
she says it with face punch.
as if there's a question mark at the end. Face punch? Sock it to me?
Wait, the face is punched or the face is made of punch?
Yeah, we don't know. Mike's
No.
not on board though.
How about Face Punch? Have you heard of that?
I mean, that's an action movie.
Yeah, it's perfect. Guns, adrenaline. It's my thing.
Okay.
And you get the sense, and we'll confirm this in the next scene, but you get the sense just in this scene that he's not like he tries to drive it away from Face Punch, not because he think girl don't like action movie, but because he don't like action
Yeah, because
movie.
he's like, well, that's an action.
And I find that a very endearing quality about Mike is that he is a sensitive boy who doesn't have the stomach for a film like Face Punch.
I think in the moment it definitely felt like, no, we have to do a romantic movie because I want romantic thing. But then like later in the scenes you're like, oh no, he just doesn't like it.
No,
Yeah.
he don't like violence. He's not like other boys.
And like
He's
as someone,
sensitive.
he likes love.
as someone who used to be like Mike, it is absolutely the kind of like welcome mat move we would make to be like, I only like the things that you like. Let's go see what girl thing that you want to see. But it is kind of nice to know that he's also being like, this is what I'm interested in, and I'm putting it out there.
Well, that was going to be one of my questions for the group is when you were in high school or maybe early college around this age, did y'all go on movie dates? What movies did you see? Were they romance or were you going for like action, horror, other things? Because I always argue that like a horror movie is a good date movie because you get like snuggled up with each other because you're afraid.
Yeah.
I'm 32, so this is funny, but I think 15 years ago this would have been mortifying. My like first makeout movie was The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Shut the fuck up. What do you mean?
Wow.
And so I have to ask then, what part were you making out in The Curious Case of Benjamin Button?
Honestly, I think a lot of it. I think I missed most of the movie, and when I like resurfaced, I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
It's fine. You know,
Yeah.
he's old, he's young. That's really all you got to know. Shout out to Kristen Stewart. My first makeout movie
Yeah.
was the first date I went on with my high school boyfriend. We got tickets to Snow White and the Huntsman.
Oh.
And we made out in the back of the theater for a good portion of the movie.
My first makeout movie, and there's an asterisk on this one,
Okay.
was Legally Blonde.
What's the asterisk?
I wasn't making out in the theater in 2001 or whenever that movie came out. That's the I'm sure.
It was not in theaters. It was when you were like at home watching it?
No, my now wife and I, our first Valentine's Day was February 2021 when things were still very much shut down. And so there were like private screen, the only way to see a movie was to like private screening in the suburbs. And so like we had not seen a movie together, even though we'd been together for 6 or 8 months or whatever at the time. So I got us a movie screening out in the suburbs, and there was just like a drop down list of like 10, 15 movies you could choose from. And I was like, sure, Legally Blonde, that one. And it turned out to be a good choice.
So what I'm hearing is none of these involve a lot of guns or face punching.
No, I don't know that I have taken a lady type to see one of those movies before.
To see face punch?
Yeah, I normally saw those movies with the boys, and we didn't kiss so much in that one.
Oh, you could have.
Sorry. In addition to changing the movie, Bella then does maybe the worst thing she could do for poor Mike Opinion. This is where I get incredibly pro Mike, where I'm just like, You and me both, little brother.
We should get a bunch of people to go. Do you guys want to go see Face Punch?
Face punch. Yeah. Mike, hey, we're supposed to watch that. Remember the trailers like punch faces.
Yeah. Movie night with Bella.
And this is where, to your point, Nikki, he should have used the word date.
But he left too much room.
But
and now he can't get mad because she took his plausible deniability and went, oh, we're just hanging out. It's a friend thing now.
But speaking as a former Mike, and to a certain extent a current Mike, I think this confirms his choice to not use the word date, because then he can be like, haha, yeah, cool, I totally meant it's just a friends thing. I'm not disappointed that you did that at all. And so that is the safety net he was leaving for himself. It actually came in handy that time. And
I appreciated the actors like stare into the middle distance as his date was slipping away.
He gives a great look of trying to cover up panic that I really appreciated. Mike, you did a good one this time around.
That actor, I looked up his other movies because I'm just like, he has the face of like a Lifetime original movie actor.
He does.
He's been in some I think he's done more movies than Taylor Lautner, which is surprising.
Yeah.
And there's a couple movies where like his face is on the poster.
What?
And like some of that, like a couple horror movies.
Oh my God, good for
where
him.
I'm like, I kind of want to see this.
Okay, well,
this sounds fun.
Listen, we have a group movie night. So I pulled out my copy of New Moon because I was like, okay, so how does this go down in the book?
I was also curious
what's the text?
if the title Face Punch comes from the movie.
So they changed it for the movie. It's not Face Punch in the book.
What is it?
In the book, the movie is Crosshairs.
Was that like a real movie happening?
I was trying to
taken?
find a source on this. And I saw like a Reddit post or two that said that they couldn't use Crosshairs because it was the name of a real movie, but I could not find any source that backed that up. So listener, if you know, let me know. But apparently in the book, Bella first mentions to Jacob that she wants to hang out. She said, I'm going to a movie on Friday. I've been promising my cafeteria crowd that I would go out forever. She even makes a point of saying Mike would be pleased. Then she sees Mike the next day in English class, and she says, hey, Mike, are you free Friday night? He looked up, his blue eyes instantly hopeful. Yeah, I am. You want to go out? I worded my reply carefully. I was thinking about getting together a group, I emphasize the word, together to go see Crosshairs. I'd done my homework this time, even reading the movie spoilers to be sure I wouldn't be caught off guard. This movie was supposed to be a bloodbath from start to finish. I wasn't so recovered that I could stand to sit through a romance. Does that sound like fun? Sure, he agreed, visibly less eager. After a second, he perked back up to near his former excitement level. How about we get Angela and Ben, or Eric and Katie?
Who's Ben? Why didn't he make the movie?
They combined a few characters for the movies. Like Jessica is like 2 characters combined.
And they couldn't let me be one of them?
No, sorry.
Oh.
But Bella says he was determined to make this some kind of a double date. And then Bella suggests adding on other people to make it not a double date.
Yeah.
And apparently Mike goes, okay. Mike muttered, foiled.
I think it is boy math coming up against girl math.
Yeah.
Because I think double date is boy math, and then the adding on extra people is girl math.
Yes, because it's like, well, it's still a group, even if it's, all these people. Girl math. I actually had 4 different hangouts, even though it's one hangout. See?
Is that how girl math?
That is how girl math works.
No, not a girl.
Interesting they changed it from Bella asking Mike to Mike asking Bella.
Yeah.
I also liked they mentioned Bella said something like, I did my research this time.
Yes, she did.
So does that mean like when she saw the movie with Jessica earlier in the movie, she was like, not enough of a thrill?
Maybe,
I don't know.
Or she's just like, yeah, I don't know. I'll fucking see whatever. I'm depressed and just need to get out of the house.
Yeah, or just to shut my dad up.
Yeah, but Bella's like, yeah, Mike, you want to do this? And he's like, yeah, double date. And she's like, fuck no. Everybody's invited. Jacob, Quill, everybody's ready.
Yeah, everyone's Eric's more excited about it than everyone else, but it's movie night with Bella, and that's the end of the scene.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts, notes, comments, questions, suggestions, concerns?
I just really like Anna Kendrick's delivery of movie night with Bella.
Yeah.
She's like, please fucking shoot me.
Anna Kendrick is
last time Bella dipped, and also Anna Kendrick had to be reminded of her cousin who had leprosy.
Anna Kendrick
tragic.
is the secret star of Twilight.
Yes.
I don't think it's an accident that after, like, we talked about this in the previous movie scene with Anna Kendrick, but I don't think it's an accident that it's like her career takes off in like a more traditional movie star path than either of the big three, K-Stu, R. Pats, or J. Lott, for their own various reasons. But Anna Kendrick is like just such a ray of sunshine in all of these movies.
She steals every scene she's in.
Yeah, it's easy to see how like casting agents and producers could watch these movies and be like, that's the girl. That she pops off the screen. Yeah, which is not to say anything about anyone else. I love Kristen Stewart. But Anna Kendrick, she's just got it, you know?
She's got that special sauce.
Anna Kendrick, come on the show to tell Sarah where you got your sauce.
Please.
So let's start to wrap this one up then.
Oh.
Because we're getting to about that time. If you had to give the scene a name, what would it be? And this is also going to be the name of the episode, so do us a favor and make it good.
I forgot this was a part.
I know.
It's okay. And you can take your time. That's the magic.
We got a lot of great
podcasting.
lines in there. Movie night with Bella. Got to get your protein in there. A lot of stuff to work with in this one.
I think I feel like Mike Newton really stole my heart in this scene.
Yeah.
I want to say
I mean, Mike Newton, You Stole My Heart is not the worst episode title, if I may be honest.
all right, let's do it. Let's ship it. Mike Newton, You Stole My Heart.
Mike Newton, You Stole My Heart. There
And
it is.
I want it back.
He can keep it.
He needs something.
What was I doing with it anyway?
But
Based on family history, it's going to fail on me in a few decades anyway.
But he shot his shot in high school, and I think that he can grow up to be a really like solid guy.
Yeah.
Who goes after what he wants and communicates his feelings. So I think he's got something.
There's hope for the
Mike in
Mikes of the
10
world.
years, he's coming for you.
Hey, if I did it, Mike can do it.
Yeah,
it's going to be way easier for him than it was for me.
Mike can do it. You can do it, listener.
Yeah. Nikki Bauer.
Yep.
If people like the sound of your voice and the cut of your jib and all other associated things, where can they maybe find out more about you or see you perform comedy and social in Chicago, or follow you on social media, or maybe someone wants you to do some science?
Ooh. I am in the experimental theater ensemble Stop Motion Plant. You can find us on Instagram at Stop Motion Plant, all one word, no underscores, where we will promote our monthly salon series, which is a open stage for trying out new acts in art forms that don't really have a home or like don't have a huge presence elsewhere. So we'll get puppeteers, clowns. I've done some like magic tricks there.
Wait a minute. This is an audio
performance
medium.
art.
You could have been doing magic tricks for
I
us.
could have been.
Listener, you
And
haven't seen it, but Nikki's been doing French drops this entire
I've
time.
been guessing every card, every
Yeah.
single one. So if you have like a piece of art cooking around your head and you don't feel like it has a home anywhere, bring it to the Stop Motion Plant Salon. We'd love to see it.
There you go. Murph, what do you want to promote?
You go first. Give me a second to think.
Cool. I would like to promote, it's Easter season is upon us, which means it's the one time of year everyone can access their favorite Easter time treat. That's right. I'm talking about a little bag full of Reese's Pieces that looks like a carrot.
Yeah.
I would like to, it's a wonderful snack for anyone unless you're allergic to peanuts, but they may not have peanut in them anymore. So maybe that's not a big deal. It looks like a carrot. So you think it's healthy, but it's actually Reese's Pieces. So it's really good. So I would like to this week promote a little bag of Reese's Pieces that looks like a carrot.
Can I do? This is going to kind of break the
You
format.
do whatever you want, Murph.
I'm about to do an anti-promotion and talk about something that I fucking hate
I love
right
this.
now.
She's
Let's
changing-
go. I'm breaking the segment.
What do you want to demote,
I
Murph?
want to demote Alamo Draft House. I'm so
What?
fucking pissed at them right now. Alamo Draft House.
Why?
What's the hot goss?
Oh, here's the hot gossip. If you haven't been there
Is
in
it
a
the
second.
labor stuff?
No, Alamo Draft. Well, also the labor stuff. But the main thing, Alamo Draft House has switched to entirely mobile ordering.
Yes.
Including during the movie.
What?
Including during?
During
But that's their one
the
thing.
and that is their one thing.
If you use your phone during the film, they take you out back and shoot you, just
no,
like in the
this
Alamo.
time, no, they will
Just
not.
like in the
they
Alamo.
you have to order food during the movie on your phone.
What?
They say if someone is talking or texting during the movie, you know how you have to report that? On your fucking phone.
But Sarah, I'm a little weirdo who loves the ability to push a button and make a service worker run stooped over at the waist toward towards me. I can't do that anymore.
No, you cannot. I will tell you, Megan and I then specifically did not order any food during the movie that we saw. We had to order everything before because we felt so uncomfortable trying to order stuff during the movie. Also, yeah, they make a point of being like, yeah, we know we're anti-phones, but you got to report people on your phone. Be cool about it.
Wow.
So anyway, the magic is gone. Also, they didn't have the dill flavored popcorn that I really like. So honestly, I'm real fucking pissed at Alamo right now. Honestly, the magic's gone.
Yeah.
The magic's gone. So I'm de-promoting Alamo Draft House until they get their fucking shit together.
Yeah.
And bring back those cards.
You're on notice, Alamo.
Yeah, they are.
You know where the magic is not gone, though?
Where?
Patreon.com/Twilight Podcast, where you can listen to you and me and my editor who lives inside this microphone talk about the movies the Twilight stars were in before they were in Twilight. Maybe we'll expand that to include Anna Kendrick or the guy what played Mike, whose name we could Google, but we aren't. All that and is available for you at $5 a month, and maybe we drop some more stuff as we sort of feel like it. Yes, guests never speak during this part.
I love it. The actor that plays Spike Newton, his real name is Michael.
Okay.
What?
We're going to look him up between episodes.
Get Mike on the mic.
Yeah, Mike on Mike. He'd do it. All of that information is at patreon.com/Twilight Podcast. If you want to reach out to the show, you can send an email to myfavoritetwilightpodcast@gmail.com.
Please
or
do.
just reply to the Instagram stories that Sarah usually posts before we record.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that's a more 2026 way of doing it.
Yeah, we're hip.
It feels very weird saying email my show. So it's like it's 2008 still.
Send us a letter.
But I don't know if you want to do that, let me know. Send an email asking how you can buy a sticker or how you can have your message read on this show. Things that we offer for sale, and I always forget to mention, so no one does them. I'm bad at the business side of this. Thank you to my editor Ben Oxford for putting this together. Thank you to the band Swimwear department for letting us use their song "Mauled to Death" as our theme, and that is it. As we always have to say at the end of every single episode.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. See you next time. Bella eventually makes her way. I know that cat, and I know he is. What's going on?
Oh, sorry, buddy. Do you want us to stop loving you?
No, he does. He wants you to love him, but just in the way.
It's okay. I will stop.
In one very particular way.
Don't worry. I will not overstimulate the boy. Sorry, you were saying a bear for a clean edit.
Yeah.